Did you guys know that before the Monon game 2007, that Jordan had never, ever, ever kicked or played in a DePauw game? And it just so happened that at the last part of the game, Jordan kicked the winning goal. Wow. And that's the reason why we won the game.
Yeah. That just shows you that every player counts.
Yeah. Like everybody needs a chance.
Yeah. The underdogs win. Yeah. It's a beautiful story. Did that play on, it played on ESPN?
Yeah, it went on ESPN, his kick on the last second.
Speaking of ESPN, ESPN is supposedly, possibly, maybe, slightly a rumor that they might come to the Monon game.
They were supposed to come last year, I think. I'm pretty sure, but they
did you hear about that?
Game.
Well, I've heard from sources.
Their Facebook group.
Bingo. And one of the DePauw alum was one of the founders of ESPN.
Oh. Yeah, it just makes sense as they be here.
Right. The alum went here, so he knows how big the Monon game is. So ESPN, you should come. I watch you often. You should support your viewers. Hey.
But the video about
Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan was really funny.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
So hopefully it doesn't. I like intense games, but hopefully it doesn't come down to the last second again. That's scary. So let's pray we win by a lot.
We're going to claim that we're going to win this game.
Close games are always fun too, though.
They are. See, that's where I'm torn because I want it to be, close where I'm all excited, but then I don't want it to be like, oh gosh, we're going to lose.
You want it to be a good game.
It's exciting, but it's intense at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. But isn't it the senior year for both the kicker and for the quarterback?
Yes, it is.
And the backups?
I don't know about that. No, I think the backup quarterback's a sophomore.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. So.
Well, we have to win our game. It's the seniors. I mean, the quarterback and the kicker both are seniors.
Yeah.
We have to win.
Yeah, that'd be sad if our quarterback didn't win.
I might make a tear come out.
We're gonna win. We will.
Yeah, in Spud's interview, I couldn't even get him to say anything bad about Wabash. I was just waiting for him to just say something like, we're going to cream them. But no, everybody's so nice on the football team. I was expecting, people to hold grudges or something.
Maybe on camera, though.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's such a nice guy.
That's
good. Yeah, it was nice.
Are you guys we can't do any tailgating, but are you guys going to do anything prior to the game?
Well, actually, we can do tailgating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just can't be you can't have a table out. It has to be in one parking, at the back of a truck or anything. Yeah, so tailgating is still allowed, so don't worry.
Here's a look at the interview with Spud Dick, the senior starting quarterback. Take a look.
My real name is Gary. My grandpa, my dad, and I all have the same name. And when I was about 2 or 3 days old, all the extended family was in town, and they were thinking about a way to differentiate me from my dad, my grandfather. And there was a Bud Light beer commercial in the 1980s with a dog on it named Spud Dick. He was a white dog, nose X-ray, had the black patch on one eye, and he was termed the original party animal. And everybody was over at my house, and they were having a good time and laughing. And one of my great uncles thought that it'd be funny to call me Spud, and ever since then it's kind of stuck. So. Not too many. There's only about 2 or 3 people that call me Gary, so everybody else has been Spud. My interests. I really like sports. I've really that's been my one study break throughout these 4 years to keep me sane in college. Most kids go watch TV or something. I go watch film or football, or I go practice football. We always talk about football is a 2-hour study break, 2 to 3 hour study break every day for practice and on the weekends. So, I really like football. I like hanging out with my friends, and other than that, there's not a whole lot of time for a whole lot else other than school and that. It's something unique that you don't really experience until you're a student here or you played in the game, because it really captivates this university. Throughout the year, there'll be a couple thousand people that go to 1 or 2,000 people, and the good majority of students will, if we're lucky, stop by the game every once in a while. But for the Monon game, it really, everything revolves on that Saturday. This whole campus and the whole town of Greencastle kind of stops to focus on that game. So it's really a unique culture. people that I don't think necessarily are usual football fans really get, caught up in the rivalry. And I think that's the great thing about it is, everybody, no matter if you're a huge football fan or not, know much about football, really gets intense and gets into the rivalry, which is, I think, is a really neat, It shows everybody everybody has a sense of school pride when we play Wabash. So that's something that I've really realized that really does mean a lot to this university, over the last couple of years. My dad played quarterback when my grandpa played quarterback when in high school and played quarterback at IU for a little while. And then my dad was also a quarterback, and he kind of got me at a young age throwing the ball around. And my mom wouldn't let me play football until I got into 5th grade, or most kids, start 3rd or 4th grade. My mom wouldn't let me start till 5th grade, so I always felt a little behind everybody else because I can only play soccer, basketball, and baseball. But my dad always had me throwing around the backyard. We threw the ball quite a bit, and he kind of, sparked that love of football that's really grown over the past, 10 or 12 years. I'd tell them good luck because our defense is coming after them because our defense is really, really loves to get after the quarterback, and I know I wouldn't want to face them. Those are some scary guys.